Hello everyone, this is Rui PCB, your trusted PCB partner. Today, we'll introduce the A0 to A4 drawing frames in KiCad, which can all be handled with just one template. The drawing template standardizes the size of the drawings and can also display information related to the drawing in the title block, such as the product name, version date, and so on. From a standardization perspective, companies usually define A0 to A4 drawing templates for different design scenarios. KiCad offers a very flexible management approach, allowing you to handle different scenarios with just one drawing template. So there's no need to redraw a template for each size. A drawing template is made up of the following basic objects. Lines, which are the frames you see, have rectangles, which are the various boxes, lines for the inner details, and then rectangle. Text includes all kinds of strings, symbols, and other textual elements. Then there are polygons, although in this case there actually aren't any polygons. Images like the small image I added here are usually used for your company's logo, or you can place any image you like here. These objects, when combined, make up the basic elements of a template. The title block is located in the lower right corner right here. It's typically used to display the product, name, model, version, and other necessary information, as well as the file name, dimensions, date, and so on. The text in the title block can use text variables, including system provided variables such as the date, and you can also set your own variables with different values to have them change dynamically with the system. The border is made up of text, rectangles, and straight lines. The elements of the border can be customized, and the extended it's composed of these lines, frames, and text. For example, this one uses numbers for horizontal labeling and letters like A, B, C, D for vertical labeling, serving as an aid for positioning. Next is the company logo. The company logo can be replaced simply by inserting an image to substitute the company logo. So, how can you use a single template to handle all templates from A0 to A4? If we break down this question, first, can the title block in the lower right corner adjust and change according to the drawing size? Second, can the border automatically expand as the drawing size changes? Fortunately, KiCad fully supports both of these features. In KiCad's schematic editor, the reference point for the coordinates of all objects can be selected, unlike other EDA software where it is always fixed in one position. Let's take this specific text as a clear and practical example. We can observe on its right-hand side that there is precise coordinate information presented here, which clearly indicates its exact position. Furthermore, located here is a crucial reference point, which serves as the fundamental origin from which to accurately position this element within the overall layout. You can choose from top left, bottom left, top right, or bottom right, so you can decide from which point to position it. If you wanted to change along with the schematic, but keep the position of this box and the text unchanged, then you can choose to use the bottom right as the reference point. This way, you can ensure that the entire box and the text content always stay fixed in the bottom right corner. This is one of KiCad's advantages. The same applies to lines, rectangles, and other objects. We can choose a larger one. Here, I've drawn an auxiliary rectangle, and it's the same principle. Look, you can set its coordinates. Both the starting and ending coordinates can be modified to set the absolute position. If I want to keep the rectangle size and its position relative to the bottom right corner unchanged, I set both to bottom right. But what happens if I set this to top left and the other to bottom right? As a result, when the drawing gets larger, the rectangle also enlarges, always maintaining the same distance between the top left corners and the bottom right corners. So this design is very flexible. Next, for repeated objects, the KiCad editor also has a very useful feature, the object duplication function. Let's take a look. For example, suppose we need to draw this line many times. Here, you can set the number of repetitions and the spacing at this position. Once set, it will automatically duplicate the objects for you, which is also very convenient. This applies to text as well. Both text and letters have this feature. As you can see below, there's an option to increment the step value for repetitions, and you can set the spacing too. These functions are all very convenient. Now, our text box is set up like this. After setting it up, how do we use it? We just need to save it. After saving, in the schematic, go to File, Sheet Setup, and in the Sheet Setup section, you can select the template file we just saved and load it in. Here you can directly set the size and fill in the values for each position. These are the variables we added earlier, like company name, title, and so on. Just fill in each value according to your company's standards. See, our drawing has changed accordingly, and the logo has also come over. Alright, that's all for today's content. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you everyone.